What's up guys, it's Primal here. Today we're taking a slightly different route and diving into one of my favorite worlds since I was a kid. Spira. That's right, we're starting a 100% walkthrough of Final Fantasy X, but with a twist. We are doing a no spear grid challenge. That's right, my very first Let's Play on the channel, and we're doing it the hard way. On top of that, no Aeons will be used during the main story at all, other than when required to by the story to progress. There's like 3 instances of that, I believe. The only exception comes later for required content like Dark Aeons and original Monster Arena creations, and even then, I am completely banning Zanmato from this entire run. For now, overdrives, items, and customization are all fair game, but I may change that in the future depending on how easy it ends up making the challenge. I know a lot of Riku's overdrives tend to make the game pretty broken pretty quickly, but other than that, let's get started. So we're here in Baj Temple to start off. I did go ahead and pretty much play through the entirety of everything that you can't die doing. So I played for about the first 30 minutes or so in Zanarkand, and I'm currently in the ruins. We're fixing to go grab the flint and then get started. What makes these kind of challenges so hard is it really keeps you honest about about what all you can do in the game. Like, there's just so much stuff to do. There's so many status effects, so many weapons you can get, and just many different kinds of ways to test you. Grab this flint real quick so we can go ahead and get this fire started. But this is some kind of series that I've been wanting to do for a very long time on the channel. I'm going to try to keep every episode from around 30 to 40 minutes or so, give or take. Some may be longer later in the game whenever we get started on some grinding, and I'm going to try to cut that out as I can. So I'm basically going to show you what I'm going to be doing, and then if it takes me multiple attempts, I'll skip to where I'm actually getting the item that I'm grinding for. But this is officially the first fight where you're actually capable of dying. So the way we're going to do things is I am not going to talk during cutscenes. I'm just going to allow you to enjoy the game the same way I did as a kid. So during cutscenes, I'm going to allow the game to tell its story, starting from here.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on, I'll get more wood.
Alrighty, so this is kind of the first enemy that actually can kill you. This click. Oh wow, critical hit already. Nice. Lots of those as we keep traveling on. And you're basically just kind of swinging back and forth at him until the help comes. Some of you may be wondering why I don't have the face cam up. Here comes the help.
You on my side? Cool.
Okay, you may notice a quick cutout there. I was currently making sure that my recording was going properly and that all the audio and everything sounded great. And it does, I think I like it. With that being said, as far as the face cam goes, I decided to leave that out just because of how much this game shows. I feel like it would have taken up a lot of the area needed. But with that being said, this is our new party member, and she is awesome later in the game, and she is one of the reasons that this challenge is even possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, and I'm going to go ahead and basically have her steal for the entire rest of the fight, just to try to get a couple of these grenades extra for later. They will help a ton. See if I can get one more. Nope, was not able to. Okay. And we'll just have her go ahead and start attacking also, just to try to get the fight over a little quicker here. Try one more time. Yeah, any of these items, you will see me pressing the steal button a ton whenever it comes time. Boom. And there we go. So yeah, I did decide to leave the face cam out this time just because of how much it takes up. And these camera angles are crazy.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
Redekrak! Vin, Irisa, Tekiaka! Wa, Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Trivitek resource!
Dralmia, Dratisha Te.
Ich bin Pettit. Verpuneket verdreht. Kuno.
So just to kind of help you guys out there, they were speaking the Albed language then, which is a language we will uncover as we collect the primers scattered throughout Spira. And you'll be able to understand more of them as you collect them. It shows you the letter translations.
Ked, Daija.
Hey, that hurts.
Usujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Right. I said I don't understand.
Economy!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Very nice. Let's go ahead and grab the first one of these Albed primers here. Yeah, Albed primer number 1. So Y is A. So as you can see, it will kind of start to change everything up that way. Alright.
Oh, almost.
Haha, this is the most useless tutorial in the game, as we will not use this other than what it makes me do right here. Oh, I can skip it. Cool. Did not ever see that button. So what all did it make me get anyway? Oh, nothing. Cool. So it did not actually make me get anything, which is nice. And we are on the expert Spira grid. However, that doesn't really change anything because this thing will stay empty through the entirety of the game, outside of a couple things that characters start with. Let's go.
We found some ancient ruins. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize. Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Alright, so typically I would sit here and farm some strength spears for a little while. However, I think the only thing that these guys have that I want would be some more grenades. Ooh, camera change. That happens a lot in this game. It's quite annoying. Yeah, I feel like this game was just so far ahead of its time. Like, when you look at what it's made compared to, like, how the graphics and stuff look, it's just beautiful. And this is the remastered version, of course, but even the original game was just perfect. But I just realized I did not touch that save spear. It's okay, there's another one in the basement. Okay. Get as many grenades as we can here. Heal just a little bit, just in case. I haven't decided what all I'm gonna keep track of yet. I may do like a death counter in the top and just kind of edit in all my deaths as I'm going through and fighting each boss. Because inevitably you will die during this challenge. It's not really an if as much as a when. Yeah, just beat the hell out of it. That's how you fix it. And this will be a very long series also, especially after beating the main game. When you get started grinding up your Aeons to fight the Dark Aeons is definitely not a short process. Not at all. Ooh, these guys got some health. Pretty glad I grabbed that potion there. Steal from him again. Many grenades as I can get. We're gonna be pressing that steal button a ton. Give me another one. Ah, nothing. No dice. Just go ahead and take them out. Oh, crap. And this game does just tie everything together so good. Like this part we're doing here later on comes into play a ton, and it's just awesome the way they bring it all together. I think the developers did a fantastic job with this game. But yes, I do think this will be a very long series. Probably has a possibility of getting close to a year, if I was guessing. And that's with doing uploads every couple days. It is just an extremely long grind. To go ahead and get a grenade. He is going to go ahead and give me my overdrive, which is very nice. How much is this doing? Oh, only 85. Alright, so let's go ahead and make an overdrive. For those of you that also don't know what Tidus's overdrive, you unlock the other overdrives with constant uses of his current overdrive. I don't remember the exact count, but I want to say it's like 15 or 20 to unlock the next version, all the way up to 4 of them. We're actually not going to press standby. We're going to guard here just because you actually take a lot less damage than if you just press the standby button. Steal another grenade. Just gonna toss one of them out as well. But there's nothing too crazy challenging going on at this point of the challenge. You don't really get anything wild until you get to the first sin spawn at the main high road. At that point, you do start running into enemies that can take you out very quickly if you're not careful. Toss another grenade. Oh yeah, big damage. Then I'm actually gonna go ahead and heal Tidus just to make sure everything's good there. And I did go ahead and name myself Primal 26 just as kind of like our first series all together as a Let's Play walkthrough, and of course it's this game. There's no other game you could ask for a better experience. Critical, very nice. I'm just trying to pull my grenades back, being greedy. I think this time he goes through and we can do a pincer attack. So you have to take 2 of his charges before it even gives you the option to do this. Get him pinched, and then you can hit him with a grenade. Bam! There he went. Very nice. I may have been able just to beat him down with attacks and save the grenade there, but without sensor on any weapons yet, I really didn't know what to expect HP-wise that he had left. I'm gonna go back and grab this. Oh, you cannot. Okay, I was gonna go back and grab that spear one more time. Conveniently made us a little exit there. There is quite a few cutscenes to start the game, so you actually get the luxury of it be more of the game talking rather than me talking.
Futra Ershe, Tradanuk van een nek. Hoef, roefte, tungadi. Wait, Wichetas!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I? Hungry. Whoa! Right on.
Hey! It's 'cause you eat too fast. Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku.
Whoa! You really do understand. Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Zanarkand. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Zanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Zanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin. Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Zanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Zanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
Okay, so definitely some reality shock there for our boy Titus. Go ahead and hit a save file.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Zanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. My Zanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Back into the water we go. And we just save, so I'm all good.
Riku!
And now, welcome to the island of Besaid.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Almost gets his head taken off by a ball. And I am aware of this chest over here in the corner. However, I am going to leave it there just for organizational purposes later in the game.
Yo! Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Who you play for?
The Zanarkand apes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
So this team is comically bad, as you can see. I've actually never seen that animation before. That was pretty good. Yeah, they are the worst team in the league and have not won a game in a very long time. But hopefully we're going to be able to change that.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Zanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Zanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
Well, you from the Zanarkand apes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying the team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just lived life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
Alright, as you guys can see there, we are going to go to the village with Waka
Hey,
here.
it's this way.
It is not you, liar. You're just trying to get me in the water again, huh? Make sure there's no chest up here. I don't think so, but you never know.
What's the big idea?
Alright. Now, Waka here's specialty is he has a blitz ball that he throws at enemies as his weapon, and he is actually one of the most important characters in the game. Whether you're playing no Spira grid or not. Yes, so whether you're playing no Spira grid or not, he is one of the most important characters in the game, as he allows you to very quickly beat a lot of the original bosses that's in the monster arena. right there, that chest. I knew it was down here somewhere. Just couldn't remember exactly where. Oh, really? And later on, oh, I guess I probably should have targeted the specific one there. Later on, you will see that there is certain paths that you will take to try to prevent as many open world encounters as possible, because the farther you get into the game, the more likely you are to get one-shotted just by most random encounter enemies. Those antidotes for poison. Those will come in handy when we get to Kilika. And ambush, that is another feature that is quite dangerous if you're not careful. So what that does is, it's kind of randomly, there are some things you can do to prevent it from happening, but every enemy that's in the fight will have its turn come before yours in an ambush attack, unless you have certain equipment equipped to help prevent the ambush from happening. I believe initiative will prevent ambushes from happening, and then there's also first strike equipment, so even if you get ambushed, you are still able to go first in that situation.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Zanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. As long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
I've always kind of thought it was a little interesting, and I guess when you really think about it, it doesn't really matter too much, but a random guy shows up on your stream one day before, you know, the biggest tournament of the year, the kickoff tournament, and you are recruiting him to your Blitzball team with no practice with anybody else. But I guess if you haven't won a game in 10 years, it's not really a big risk.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, would be ashamed if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Ooh. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in their village.
And ironically, taking the cup is not exactly easy, as it is probably one of the 2 hardest blitzball games you will ever play.
Beside village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I don't know any prayers.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Not bad. Okay, now, go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
I do think this game does do a pretty good job of hyping up blitzball, because it is a mini game that you do have to spend quite a bit of time on later on. Oh, I forgot these are over here. Nice. Little bonus here. But yeah, I think they do a pretty good job hyping it up, like getting you excited to try it out before playing it, because it does end up being a pretty big part of the game later on, so I'm glad that they do a good job at that. Don't think you can do anything with this dog yet. No, not quite. The dog is a little important though, not that we'll be using it for most of the LP, but just wanted to make sure I do include that for you guys. We are playing on the original soundtrack as well. I did feel like I probably should mention that for those that haven't noticed already.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Years have passed since Lord Rosca became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin.
Everybody's reaction just shifts. That's hilarious.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Oh, I don't think there's anything in either one of these, but I figured we'd go check it out just in case. No, we're all good. You don't give anything, do you? Talk to this guy, just make sure. No. That is another thing with the no spear grid, is you really have to utilize every single thing you're given, so at least at the Auroch store, at least one goal. So you gotta make sure you're getting all the extra potions and whatnot from random NPCs. And you also catch some funny lines like that. And you should be stopping me. Yeah, cool. Alright, so let's go check out the Crusaders tent real fast. Still nothing from you? I don't think he does it until after I get the summoning, but anyway. Just Gata and Luzu.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry, I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
Go ahead and hit another save up real quick here. I haven't done a commentary in a while. I had to go grab me a drink real fast. Okay. Oh, there was an outbid primer. I really should pull the sheet up to where I can see where all those are so I don't miss any for you guys. But yeah, right here, hidden behind Luzu.
We must go now.
We have the Outbred Primer Volume 2. I believe this... Oh, nap. Okay. Didn't exactly mean to do that, but that'll work. I thought she sold you stuff, but maybe not yet. Let's go see Captain Waka here.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap.
I just did, but sure, I'll take another one.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been years. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Waka?
Waka? Alright, let's go complete the Cloister of Trials here. There is one important thing when doing this, is you want to make sure you obtain all of the destruction spears, specifically from Besaid and Macalania, because they are guarded by Dark Aeons if you try to return to them. So you would have to be able to beat them to have
Something
access
wrong?
to it.
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
The Cloister of Trials. Those who seek to learn of Yevon's secret arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the way, and you will be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Have not done this in quite a while, but let's see if I can remember how to do it. But like I said, it is very, very important that you get the destruction spears, because without the Aeon that you get from getting all the destruction spears, it is pretty much impossible to beat any of the Dark Aeons without Zanmato, which we will not be using just because it's cheap and takes the fun out of it. Remove the glyph spear. You can only carry one spear at a time. This very first trial is pretty ridiculously easy, obviously just because it's the first one. And none of them end up being particularly hard. There are a few that are just a little more annoying than the others. Oh, I've got that. Get this? Yeah. Sage spear, yeah. And then I should just have to input that right here. Booyah. Alright. Okay, so that is done. However, we do not want to leave just yet until we get that destruction spear going. I don't think it appears until you do this, however, though. Oh crap. I already messed it up. I didn't get the destruction spear. Well,
Hey, it's okay.
that is okay, because I can go back and
Only
check it out.
summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geek.
Alrighty, so what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to go ahead and edit out this part for you guys. So I'm going to skip, and I have to reset to go to the Cloister Trials because Jose would be the nearest time you could walk all the way back, which is terribly long. So with that, I will be right back. Alright guys, and we're back. I am going to go ahead and put that little clip of me getting the destruction spear reward so you guys will be able to follow along and kind of get that as you go through. It's about a minute long, so enjoy. Alright, now that we got that taken care of, let's go ahead and get to finishing up Besaid Island.
Hey, over here!
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Alrighty guys, I'm just gonna probably leave the names the same for basically everybody except
I
for
remember
Titus.
that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory! 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 Victory!
Alrighty guys, so you're fixing to hear one of the most iconic lines from this game, and I really don't know why, other than it's just kind of like very blunt and just kind of like, screw you.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kinda overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Zanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
Heck yeah.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
And this is why one of the reasons it's iconic, because you can literally just
Stay away from the summoner! Stay away from the summoner!
and you can just keep on and
Stay
keep
away
on
from
doing
the
it over and
summoner.
over with no end. But on that note, we're gonna let Waka go ahead and put us to bed.
Good. Sleep tight.
That was terrible. I like burped and hiccuped at the same time.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Zanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for. Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it!
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Promise the whole game does not have cutscenes, kind of like this one is dragging on, but let's see. As we get farther in the game, they kind of space themselves out more and more.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, you never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Alright, so I am actually going to turn around real fast because, one, I saw this chest and I'm OCD and got to open it. But for two, Phoenix Downs, I'll probably be using a bunch of those here. Yeah, pretty soon. I need to find... Where's that dog? Oh, I swear... Oh, I haven't picked that back up since I reset my save. I'm glad I came back. That would have made me mad. Where'd that dog go? A bunch of cats. I need that dog for the overdrive for Valvor. Is he in here? Yeah. Hi, buddy. I swore I could get it already. Maybe not. Maybe I gotta go do the Aeon first. I'm gonna go try that. I'm gonna go do these tutorials real quick, and then we're gonna try that.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that... Ha!
Boom.
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer. My kind of customer.
Alright. There we go. Alright, so if you noticed, my attack there did slightly more damage than it did prior. And it is because I now have the Brotherhood instead of the Longsword. So I get that strength plus 5%, and this customization tab is how you end up completing a lot of the game. You can add in immunities and different kind of strengths and weaknesses as you go in.
That looks like trouble. Told ya. Only if you can't beat him down.
With magic?
Let's have our black man. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you?
Alright.
Good thing I'm here.
Magic and fiends have properties called elements. There are 4 elements: fire, ice, lightning, and water. fire and ice are opposed, as are lightning and water.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means
I'm gonna smack it with lightning. And you can actually hit it with the wrong element there, and then you get a little cutscene with Lulu. But and no item. Okay, so I think there's 2 more little interactions I gotta go through.
take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's...
Alright. It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
So I believe this just has to do with the affection that you show towards the girls. Like there are certain cutscenes that get triggered, and whoever you show more affection to, so you end up going to. So I believe if you pray, it affects positively for Yuna, and if you just watch, it affects positively for Lulu.
That should do it.
And then we're fixing to trigger another boss fight here by our big blue friend. So this is Kamari Ranso. So this is a pretty straightforward fight here. I do believe you can lose. However, you pretty much just trade shots back and forth, and then the gang will come break it up for us. This is his overdrive. So Kamari is considered to be a blue mage, and blue mages are kind of like your jack of all trades. He'll have all kinds of abilities and overdrives. Good lord, maybe I will die here. I'm gonna heal. I think he dies in one more hit, but I just want to make sure. He's kind of the jack of all trades. Ooh, glad I healed. He must have got a crit on one of his jumps. There we go.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Himari Ranso, of the Ranso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardian.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Alright. The Hunter's Sword. What is that? Sensor. Okay, so that will probably be useful for the moment. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, actually, never mind. We're gonna put that back on because I forgot the thing we got out of the chest was this. And it doesn't really affect much because she's not doing any damage with magic anytime soon. But that sensor at the bottom there does help quite a bit. And it does heal me after that fight. Cool, that's good to know. So there's going to be 2 more encounters here, so this is one of those situations where I am forced to summon an Aeon.
A flyer! True, but, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Press LB during battle to switch in a character not currently being used. Just switch them in, and they're ready to go. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and bring Yuna in here.
Your first real battle. Let's see some stuff.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Alright. Use the summon command to have Yuna call an Aeon to aid her in battle. Only Yuna can summon Aeons. Use it when you need help against tough opponents. When Aeons take damage, their HP decreases. Should their HP reach 0, they will leave battle and become unavailable for a time. Aeons recover HPs at save spears. Alright, so I currently will not be using Aeons during this challenge unless I just run into an absolute brick wall, which I don't see happen. Until we beat Broska's final Aeon, and then we will be using the Aeons to help defeat the Dark Aeons and stuff later on. Because I think it's Dark Anima is not even possible to beat without the use of Aeons. Maybe Bahamut too, I'm not sure. And I could spam Sonic Wings here just to kind of delay it to where he never takes a turn. I guess I'll go ahead and show you. So the Sonic Wing attack, it goes through and hits them, and then it delays their turn meter. So if you look in the top right, it'll say A S, which is me, and then Mon A, which is them. And when I select the Sonic Wings and go to hit them, it puts my turn ahead of theirs. And with this guy's speed versus Valifor's speed, you can pretty much endlessly do it. See, right there, he barely gets another turn. But I believe if I would have spammed it from the very beginning, he would have never took a turn. Oh, he missed. Alright, if I get the opportunity, I will go ahead and show the overdrive, just because I'm not going to be using it, and I do, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. We're going to go ahead and energy ray this guy, so you guys can get your first look at that. Bright Arm Guard. Let's see here, that's the Dark Ward. Nice. We are going to go ahead and switch our formation around. And I am going to go ahead and, I forgot that Yuna is not going to be as useful since we're not summoning, so I am going to go ahead and put that sensor weapon on Tidus here. Now we're going to get a second fight with a Garuda right here.
One of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, Birdie.
Alright, so this is one of Wakka's cool techs that luckily he starts with, because it will definitely help us a lot throughout the entire challenge. But it's a dark attack, so inflicts darkness on an enemy for 3 turns. And what darkness does is it makes it to where the enemy can't see very well. So he's going to hit that sonic boom, and he missed 2 out of 3 of my characters because his accuracy is lowered from the not being able to see. And as you can see, it's actually even faster just to kill this guy with my 3 characters rather than summoning an Aeon anyway. The reason I elected to leave the Aeons out of this challenge until they're absolutely needed to move on is to keep the game from being so easy. Like, you can pretty much just charge overdrives and spam them whenever you want to. So I'm trying to prevent that. Ooh, blind pass. I believe that's a dark touch, right? Oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and click that. That's nice. So at this point, we're gonna go ahead and head on back to Besaid to see if I can grab that overdrive now. And this is also a point where I am going to be doing some farming. The water flan that's here does drop thunder touch weapons, and that will be, or thunder strike I should say, so it like does thunder elemental damage as you hit an enemy. So I'm gonna be farming for that for sure. You'll see why in an episode or so. Just I'll have it in the background. There are several underwater fights that only Tidus, Waka, and Riku get to compete in, and when you take the no spear grid away, that little bit of extra chip damage for super effective attacks really helps. I hope I waited long enough, because it's very odd I didn't get a single encounter that entire way. Let's go see. Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure why that's not working, but let's go ahead and talk to a few of these NPCs while we're here, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Come here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. You must have to come back after Besaid to get it. Because usually that dog right there will give you what you're looking for, and it is basically a second overdrive for Valifor that will allow him to break the damage limit earlier than he is supposed to. Doesn't really affect this playthrough because we're not using the weapon or Aeons, so it doesn't really matter to me, but I wanted to include that for you guys, so we will definitely have to come back for that. But anyway, moving along, let's go ahead and get to the end of Besaid. Alright, here we go here. So we are going to go ahead and take out the dingo with Tidus. So that's kind of his job. He takes out a lot of the smaller wolf types. And this is the water flan that I was telling you we're going to be doing a little farming of, trying to get that thunder strike weapon. Pearl shield. What is that? Magic defense +3. Nice. So see, it's those little stats like that that really just make the difference in this challenge run, and it's the difference between keeping you alive and dying. Let's go ahead and go through with this cutscene here. I kind of like to walk in with everybody. It kind of sets the mood, you know. Oh gosh, those kids just gave me a speed boost. That's crazy. What's the old timer doing? Oh, people too busy talking to you now. What you got? They're really leaving. Here's a farewell gift. Hey, here's $400. A seeker's ring? Heck yeah, let me keep talking to these people. What you got? Give me something. Come here. He ain't got nothing. What is that Seeker's Ring, though? Oh, HP plus 10%? That is sweet.
Goodbye.
These camera angles like this just kill me.
Ooh, those fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not a waka. Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
So this dude will be around quite a bit. He is one of the merchants that kind of travel around from store to store. Got a little chest here. Got a remedy. What are you doing back here kind of creeping? He seems real sick, yeah. I'm hiding over here because I'm going to get sick too if I keep watching him. Is that Jasu? Bada. Oh, ugh, gross. Alright, let's see if I can go on down to the power room. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. So, in here, there is another Albed primer, I believe.
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door.
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
See if I can find that primer real. Oh, there it is, right there in the corner. Boink. Albed Primer, Volume 3. So I got a few different letters here now.
La 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 la.
Oh, I've never seen that animation either. Sweet. So you learn all kinds of new stuff. I think we need... I've got 1,500 gil.
But someday... Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gil to lend?
So the reason we're giving him this gil, I don't remember the exact amount, but what he does is his prices later on will be affected and will be a lot lower by giving him this. No, I meant to give him 1,000.
I guess it pays to ask. Thank ye kindly, lad. Fine seed money for the O'aka merchant empire.
Alrighty, so with that, I do think I'm going to go ahead and call an end to episode 1. Starting from now on, the episodes will definitely be a lot shorter. This first one was just a little more here, trying to make sure we got through the beginning and all the cutscenes in the beginning so we can get through. And the farther we get into the game, the slower we're going to be advancing anyway. So with that, this is the end of episode 1. I'll see you guys next time. Primal out.